What's going on YouTube? J&G Sports Cards and Games here, back with another break with PSA. Man, if you guys haven't been following, PSA has been backlogged. They've been sending out the emails, letting everyone know it's going to take a little additional time. They were not lying. This submission I sent back in January. I believe it was the last week of January. I want to say around the 24th or 5th. I just received this back, like today. It was definitely my longest wait that I've had since grading cards. I've only been doing this for a little over a year now. Actually, yeah, just about a year. Last summer was my first submission. But yeah, it definitely took a little bit longer. That was the bulk submission. So I think probably the next submission I do here in the next week or so, I'll probably end up upgrading that to the 20 business day turnaround, just because we're, at the time of this recording, we're at the end of May. So I think to get the amount of cards I want back before the football season starts, I definitely think I'm going to have to up the price tag on the PSA and do the $20, or I'm sorry, the 20 business day turnaround, which I believe is like $40 a card. So just to kind of give you guys a insight, if you guys are thinking about sending a submission, or if you have one currently in there, it does take a few months. Again, this was back in January. It was 66 cards, the reveal I'm doing today. Just to kind of give you guys an idea of what it is. So without further ado, let's get to it. I'm going to start with my patch cards. You guys already know how I feel about this. If you haven't watched my last videos, I've never had success with my patch cards, but I still had some cool ones right here. Flawless, Drew Lock, 10 out of 10. No surprise there. PSA 9, which I'm stoked about this grade. Again, if you haven't watched my previous videos, I have zero luck. Even did a comparison with SGC, PSA. For whatever reason, PSA just grades patch cards hard. It is what it is. I think I have maybe one, maybe two, national treasures that graded a 10, but other than that, I mean, a 9, I'm ecstatic over this. Drew Lock, not the best player right now, but we'll see if he gets some playing time this season. I believe he's behind Sam Darnold now in Seattle. So beautiful card though, 10 out of 10, flawless. Just awesome card. So we'll start off that. Next, we got the Anthony Richardson PSA 9. This was the Select Auto, which, again, I'm more than happy with the PSA 9. I'm ecstatic. This one was out of 99. Ecstatic to get a PSA 9. I've gotten way less than on my patch cards. And again, just you sit there and you look at it, you try to dissect the corners, the centering, and as good as it looks, I think they just find something in the thickness, whatever it may be. It always holds me back from getting a 10. So we'll keep moving on. Another Drew Lock. I'm not a big Drew Lock fan. Just a little backstory to this. We got another 9 here. Again, I'm ecstatic over a 9. I will take that all day when it comes to these thicker cards, especially National Treasures, Flawless. The more expensive sets. 9s definitely are going to be, a win in my eyes. A little backstory on this. Just last season, Drew Lock, I think he got the start for the Giants on Thanksgiving Day, and I was getting these cards on eBay for less than $20. Both this one and the previous one I showed that out of 10. This one I think was a little cheaper, but why not? Why not take a chance at a guy that has a potential to start? I always refer back to Sam Darnold this season. No one thought he was going to do what he did, and it's only going to take one injury for someone like him to get a chance, and who knows, but why not take the chance on a card like that? Again, same story. Mac Jones, not a big fan. Here we go, PSA 8. This is kind of what I'm more used to when it comes to these types of cards. Out of 20, beautiful card, nice patch. But again, same story. Mac Jones, I do not think he's a horrible quarterback. Again, don't forget that this guy took the Patriots to the playoffs his first season. Second season, not so well. Sophomore slump, whatever it may be. Now he finds himself in San Francisco behind Brock Purdy, who, we'll see what happens. He just signed that big contract, so I don't think Mac Jones will get any starting time in the near future, bar any injuries to Purdy, which, we never wish that on anybody, but... another Anthony Richardson patch auto, PSA 8. Again, this one, I think I bought the exact same two. I think a guy had 2 of them that I bought them. So, again, cool card. Wait until probably closer to the season, sell this. I think Anthony Richardson is a lock for the starting position in Indianapolis. So I think he'll still have some hype when it gets closer to the season. T. Higgins, PSA 8, Immaculate out of 14. If you guys can see that, out of 14. This one I was, again, I'm not shocked, but kind of bummed. I looked it over. I really thought this one had a good chance to gem. Corners look good. They're sharp. I didn't see anything. You know, the corners weren't soft. I just, again, you know, that's just the risky pay. You know, that's the gamble with PSA and the patch cards. Ricky Pearsall, PSA 8 auto. This one was actually for a friend of mine, big Niner fan. So I'll just say I'll throw it in there for him. You know, we'll see what he could do with Brock Purdy now that Deebo Samuel's gone. I think he'll have a big season. And the last patch card, another PSA 8, Drew Lock with select autos. This one was numbered out of 35. Awesome. So again, I like to just take a shot in the dark. I don't recommend it, especially if you guys are, you know, trying to make money. I don't recommend just taking a chance, you know, dropping a couple $100 on guys that aren't even starters. But to me, it's fun. You never know. You know, hopefully it pans out. And again, I like to use Sam Darnold as the example. He just had an amazing season this year. Granted, he was with the Vikings, so we'll see what he does with Seattle. All right, let's get on to the regular slabs now. Here we go. Bijan Robinson on the mosaic. Oh, I'm sorry. Michael Penix. What am I doing, Bijan Robinson? PSA 9, NFL debut. Again, so I sent these off in January, so you're going to see a lot of mosaics, a lot of the sets that came out at the beginning, middle of last season. Mosaic, again, one of my favorite sets, so always will be a fan of Mosaic. Spencer Rattler, we get the 10, PSA 10 on the Disco Prism, which is awesome. So from what I'm watching, seeing, going on Slab Hawk, you can kind of see the ratios of you know, certain sets and what they're grading. 2024 Prism's a hard grade. It's hard to get gems. So I'm actually really excited about this. I think any Prism you can get a 10 in this year is a win. And with Carr's retirement, you know, hey, Spencer could be the potential starter. So I think this is definitely gonna go up in a little bit of value. So this was definitely gonna be a good sell for me right away. Again, guys, if you're not liked and subscribed to the channel, please do so. Create more content. You know, I got all the cards you see here today will be on eBay. I am going to dip my toes in the water when it comes to whatnot. I'm not a big whatnot guy, but everyone's just saying this is the way to go. I see how many, you know, sales they're doing in the recent months, so I will definitely put a couple week notice before I start my first couple episodes on whatnot. We got Jalen Wright. Ooh, Gem 10, football emoji, cool card, awesome card. So yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to trying something new. But all these cards you see here, guys, will be on my eBay, or I will have them on my whatnot channel once I start streaming that. You know, so we'll see how it goes. Josh Allen downtown. This one was cool. I pulled this one out of a blaster pack. If you guys follow me on TikTok, you guys will see I posted that one, and it got the PSA 9. Still an awesome card. Can't go wrong. MVP season 2024. Yeah, it was so cool, guys. It was just, you know, same story you guys probably hear all the time on Facebook and stuff. Last pack, last blaster pack, you know, and that's my case. It was the last one on the shelf. I said, hey, why not? I was on my way to work. I was getting some drinks for the day and grabbed it, pulled it in the car. All right, Xavier Worthy, Mosaic on the blue reactive, PSA 9. Khalil Shakir, this one out of 15, and it got the Gem 10. Nice. This is the Forest Camo. Sick card, man. Wasn't his rookie, but I mean, still, nonetheless, I mean, just a cool card. I always like when I can get something like this, something a little more rare that you don't see every day, but I love when you can gem something like that. I mean, it just makes it that much more valuable in my eyes. Marvin Harrison Jr., rated rookie. This is the Optic Red and Green PSA 10. This actually was from those Costco boxes, if you guys remember those back last year. Again, guys, I can't say it enough that this took a few months to get back. So some of these cards aren't the newest ones; they're a little older. But yeah, this one came in that big Costco box that everyone was chasing, and you got the jumbo downtown card. So good card there, Marvin Harrison. Hopefully, he has a better season than he did last year. Jonathan Brooks, man, it sucks. PSA 9. Sucks for him. I'm a big fan watching him in Texas. I definitely think he has the potential to do good things in the NFL, but I guess we'll have to wait another year to see that, as he is going to be out for the entire season. Got a little WNBA. Cameron Brink out of 49. PSA 9. Still a cool card on the purple sparkle. Little color match right there with the Los Angeles Spark. Awesome card. I love that the WNBA is making some, God, I think they're almost more exciting than the NBA right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. But definitely Caitlin Clark is just a fun chase. I think it's helping out the product just to, people are buying more, WNBA just to, chase her and some other big stars. So I think it's awesome for the hobby. Bryce Young, PSA 9 on the Optic Hollow. I've been saying this since the end of last season. I think he is going to be just fine. I think he's going to be a good buy. I think right now is actually too late to buy him. All of his stuff's been going up lately. But if you bought him, I have a few more of his silver prisms in here. If you bought in, like I did, at $15 and $20, you can make some serious money right now. I think his last PSA 10 sold for a little over $250 or right around that. And again, I was getting them for $20. We'll see them in this reveal. So I'm excited to check those out. Lad McConkey on the Prism. PSA 8. Again, 2024 Prism, guys. It's a tough grade. If you guys watch YouTube, any other channels that you follow, I'm sure they say the same thing. It is not easy to grade these 10s. So nonetheless, still a cool card. Lad McConkey, one of the best players in that last year's rookie class. I think him and Herbert are going to have a great season this year. I think he's going to make some big moves. Kenneth Walker, out of 25 on the auto, PSA 9. This one, you know what? And I actually did see that. I did see that corner when I did submit this, so no surprise there. I try to always just, obviously you want to just send, hey, I hope I can get everything at 10. That's just not realistic. But, every now and then, I'll even if I see a little dimple or so, I'll still send it in. You never know. Another Lad, PSA 9, red Pandora. Awesome. Awesome card. Love these red Pandoras. I still got a couple of Brock Bowers that I had from the last video, so definitely a big fan of those. My guy right here, Bo Nix. This one was the Mosaic, I believe. Yes, it was on the green. Ooh, and an 8. That's okay. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, you can definitely see the centering's off. Bo Nix, yep. All right, moving on. Brock Bowers. This guy, man, just an absolute animal. And we got a PSA 10, nice. Mosaic Silver NFL debut. Yeah, absolute stud. Can't stand the Raider fan base. So I do think they are going to be a lot better this year. And I'm just saying that because I have a lot of Raiders friends. So I live here in California. We're a couple hours away. So about 2-hour drive from Vegas. So I always, got to go against the Raiders. Sorry, guys. Kyle Pitts on the Downtown. This one was a TikTok. Did I win this on TikTok? I think I won this on one of those breaks, the little case breaks. So let's see what we got. Nice. PSA 10. Kyle Pitts on the Optic Downtown. This is awesome. Cool. So what this tells me, this is what I like, is if you've ever gotten into those breaks, sometimes I am skeptical when it's not graded. It's like, hey, did they try to grade the cards? And, maybe they got a 7, 8, and then they crack them open. They put them in these case hit breaks. But no, this was from a break, and I actually have another one. I have a Rob Gronkowski in this stack right here too that we'll see from the same breaker, same day, same wins. So that's awesome that you can pull some gems out of those. Cool card. I do think he will, if he can't get it together with Penix, then I don't know. I think he's just I just don't think he's going to be what we thought he was going to be. Bo Nix, Rookie Revolution on the PSA 9. Sick card. I love these the Revolutions. They've always been one of my favorites. Always been one of the go-tos. Marvin Harrison, just the Raider rookie base. Yeah, so look again, some of this stuff, it came out, it was a new product. I sent it off, so I see another Marvin Harrison Jr., PSA 9 on the Mosaic. A lot of Mosaic. I think that was right before. This one was a cool one. This one was a Chase Brown, clearly out of 10. So this was a out of 10. We got an 8. Oh, what? And you know what? So there it is, 7 out of 10. It's this right here. Where's it at? Where's that smudge at? You can't really see it. Okay, it's right here. I'll try to get it in the yellow. If you see right there, I'm trying to line it up in the yellow background. That is not on the card. It wouldn't wipe off. It was packed fresh, and I knew that was going to probably ding us a little bit, but yeah, that was just the way it printed. You know, I'm assuming there's just a little, I don't know, splash of the ink or something, but it does not wipe off. But I did, yep, when I pulled that, I seen it, and I was like, man, that thing's gonna, I was hoping more for a 9, but it is what it is. But yeah, 7 out of 10. Chase Brown, awesome player. That offense is going to be like the 2016 Steelers offense. That team is going to just be so fun to watch on offense, and they'll probably give up 50 points on defense, and they're just going to have to outscore their opponents. Zay Flowers, PSA 9, die cut prism. Select Zay Flowers, one of, again, I'm a Steelers fan, so, you know, hey, you give credit where credit's due. He's a good receiver. JJ McCarthy on the rated rookie, PSA 9. Man, his stuff is just going, it is just insane. And I guess it's just because he didn't have his season last year. He didn't play. So, you know, he's treated as a rookie again. But man, his cards, man, they are just through the roof, man. Just like this guy, Jayden Daniels on the Mosaic. What do we get? PSA 9 reactive blue. Nice card though. Again, big fan of Mosaic. Love the reactives. All right, another Anthony Richardson. This was this auto? No, this one's on an auto. This one's out of 199, and we got a PSA. Oh, it is auto. Yes, it was. And this one is a PSA 9. Again, I do not sleep on the 2023 draft class, guys. I truly believe Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson, I think all three of these guys are going to have amazing seasons. Anthony Richardson, he's getting better conditioning. Bryce Young ended the season hot last year. And Stroud, everyone forget, yeah, like his cards like plummeted by a third. You look at what his Silver Prism did at the beginning of the season last year compared to where it was at the end, and it literally cut in half or cut in a third, and the guy won a playoff game. You know, it's crazy. And they played a good game against the Chiefs. So I think, yeah, I definitely think Stroud is going to go up. I think his market's going to go back up. And it's potentially still a good time to probably invest in him. Bo Nix, all right. Jim Mint 10, there we go. Rated rookie. Again, nothing crazy. Just a little Don Russ, you know. Classic rated rookie cards. Gotta love it. Okay, here we go. This one. Here's one of the Bryce Young Silver Prisms. Again, guys, I'll have to pull it up if like on the eBay. It was less than $30, 100%. That's with shipping. These cards, I bought 3 or 4 of them, and they're like $20 a piece. So let's see what we get. Ooh, God, a 6. Man. All right, well. Again, $20, I guarantee I could probably still crack this open and sell it for more than that $20. But man, a 6? Come on. It wouldn't be a PSA reveal, though, without a 6. Okay, I see the corner, but come on, that ain't no 6. Jeez. Even the centering's not bad. That centering is not bad. Top to bottom a little bit. But man, a 6, huh? That's wild. That's crazy. Yeah, I think every video I've done, I think I've gotten a 6 or a 7 or a 5. I think that's just part of the bulk special. You're getting something less than a 7. Again, here we go again. And, oh, there we go. There it is, the 10. Right there, guys. $20 card, PSA 10. These things are selling for about $250 right now. Maybe another month or so, they're going to go up probably closer to $300. I mean, you just buy at the right time, guys. Buy at the right time. Awesome. I love it. Love to see it. And we got another one right here. Let me get another 10, please. And a 9. Okay. That's cool, though. Again, $20 card, guys. This is definitely going to make some money. All right. Rome Odunze. On the rookies, PSA 10. Nice. Very nice. Cool card, man. Yeah, Don Russ, that's one of the... I'm going to miss it, man. I'm going to miss when Panini does lose his license. I'm excited for Topps, you know, new products and some of the older stuff that, you know, everyone talks about from 2013 and 14. But, you know, I jumped into this pretty heavily when, you know, I'm used to these sets now, Select and Prism and Donruss and Optic, and those are what I know. Shohei Ohtani, this was this the 50-50? No, this was the Aqua Refractor. Okay, this one was number 2, though. This one's out of 75. 75 on the PSA 9, Colt card. Awesome. So yeah, I'm curious to see, what do you guys think, chat? What are you guys excited for, and what are you gonna miss when it comes to the licensing change? You know, you see in my background, I got my Downtowns that I've been collecting through the PSA reveals through the last couple of videos. You know, are they still gonna have these types of cards? just unlicensed? What is the equivalence for Topps? Do they have something like this? You know, these are the questions that I have when that license changes hands. Jonathan Brooks, you know, PSA 9, purple press proof. Same thing. We'll have to wait another year to see what he could do. And unfortunately, I think that type of injury is probably the worst for a running back that he has. Another Anthony Richardson, PSA 9. This one's just the select silver. Again, I got these all pretty cheap. I think when Anthony Richardson got benched last year, I started buying a lot of his cards. Just I didn't think, oh, there we go, PSA 10 die cut. I don't believe he's done. I think the Colts invested way too much in him to just, you know, after 6 games say, nope, he's not our guy. Prism Silver, 9, PSA 9. Okay, still a good card. So, you know, we'll wait and see. This guy right here, Bucky Irvin, man, what a stud, huh? What kind of season did he have? He single-handedly saved my fantasy team and almost took me to the championship. Almost. PSA 9. All right, what we got here? Mr. Daniels. Mr. Jayden Daniels. I think this is notoriety. Yes, it is. And a PSA 10. Nice. Again, his stuff's so liquid right now. This is going up probably today, and it will probably sell tonight. You know, easy sales. That's what I recommend. Go for the hot players. If you're just getting into sports cards, you're just trying to make money. If you're a collector, great. If you're trying to do this for a little side hustle or a little, you know, a little extra cash, you know, I always say, hey, go for the liquidity, go for the liquid players. Jayden Daniels, you know, of course, your Mahomes. You know, even this guy right here, Michael Penix. Anyone that's hot, anyone that's going to sell. You know, those are the cards I recommend getting and grading. PSA 9, throwback, cool looking card. Oh man, Mr. Super Bowl himself, Cooper DeJean. This one is an auto. 7. Ooh. Woohoo. This one was number 2. What, out of 350? Yeah, out of 350. Awesome card though. Good signature. Okay, here we go right here. This is from the Rob Gronkowski downtown. This is from the other same TikToker, but again, case breaks. If you guys haven't been part of them, 8 divisions. They pick a division and then they draw one card, or they have one box with one card. And if it's in your division, obviously right here I picked the NFC South, so I won this one. And nice PSA 10. So just like the other card, just like the other downtown. So that's awesome, man. That just goes to show me that, you know, these guys aren't recracking, you know, PSA 8s and 7s and putting them on those breaks. Like, no, these definitely had a potential to gem, as my 2 did. My Kyle Pitts, couldn't think of his name for a second. Gus Edwards, auto out of 75. Nice, gemmed, 10. Still a free agent right now. I'm actually surprised. I thought the Chargers were going to keep him. Maybe they still will. But there's plenty of teams out there that need running backs, Pittsburgh being one of them. I definitely think he'll sign with the team, so I think that will go pretty quick. Oh, this one's a cool one. My KaBoom, Travis Etienne, PSA 9, and I knew it too. I knew that you guys could see. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to show it. You could kind of make out that print line. There's a pretty good print line up there, and I've seen and gotten 10s before where, you know, it did have a print line, but this one was pretty gnarly. So I kind of figured this one. But again, 9, cool card. You know, can't go wrong with a KaBoom. Marvin Mims auto out of 13. Low variation. Oh, there we go, 10. There it is. Red, white, and blue. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I really think the Broncos, I mean, they had to play out. Again, kind of the same thing as the Texans. I think they got blown out by the Bills, but, you know, it's you got a young team, a great coach. Bo Nix, I think Mims is going to be one of his many weapons that he's going to have, and that is going to be an exciting team. I really do believe that the Broncos are going to make a run this year. Arguably the best division in football with the Chiefs, the Raiders, Chargers. Everyone's getting better. I'm a big fan of the Broncos, though. When it comes to Bo Nix, Sean Payton, I truly believe that they can definitely make a splash, and I think Mims will have a big part of that. Mac Jones, mythical again, out of 25, little super short print, PSA 9. You know, again, same thing. I'll go after these guys who, you know, I think have potential as a backup. Mac Jones, that first year, he took him to the playoffs, and now he sits behind Brock Purdy. But if Brock Purdy goes down, I mean, that Shanahan is just an amazing coach. His system is amazing. His playbook is amazing. I think any quarterback that he throws in there has the potential to do really good. So again, not saying I hope Brock Purdy gets hurt or anything, but if he does, I am prepared. I have Mac Jones. In previous videos, you saw my National Treasure Mac Jones out of 10, out of 5 autos. You name it, I probably have it of him. So when that day comes, I will be ready when he gets the nod. Little Michael Penix, PSA 9 or a Disco Prism. Again, you see the centering and stuff, but yeah, 2024 Prism is pretty hard to gem. Another lad. Oh, there we go. Rated rookie. This is Donruss, but gem 10 right there. That's nice. Cool card, man. I love the retro cards this year. Definitely look pretty cool. All right, some more WNBA. Rakia Jackson. This one is out of 5. And we get a 10. Nice. Where is it? Oh, right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Right there. 2 out of 5. Right there. 2 out of 5. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, low numbered. Oh man, that's even better. When you get low numbered and you can gem those, oh man, you're talking. You can make some serious money, guys. Another AR. There we go on the hollow. PSA 10 optic hollow. Nice. Very nice. And I'm actually excited about this one because I think I have 3 or 4 that 9'd. I don't have a 10 in the optic hollow, so that's pretty cool. That's a cool one to hang on to. All right, coming down to the end. BTJ, love this guy. What was this one? Out of 199. Bang, 10. There we go. Very nice. Damn, did I see that? That was. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I did not know this was numbered. How did I not see that? That's why I was like, which one is this? Very nice. Very nice. Yep. PSA 10, numbered, BTJ. I mean, who knows? We'll see what happens with the Jags. Travis Hunter's going there. Trevor Lawrence has some weapons. I think Tank Bigsby is still going to be utilized pretty well over there. So new offensive coordinator, new coach. I mean, just who knows? Sky's the limit for these guys. Big fan of him, though. Big fan. I think he's going to have a good career. Here we go again. Another BTJ. And we got another 10 on the base mosaic. Again, nothing crazy. Just a big mosaic fan. And, this was kind of a newer product when I sent all these out. So I thought, now we're, 3 sets after. I had no idea it was going to take 4 months. All right, guys, this is it. Last card. And we ended with a 9 BTJ. All right. Not a bad reveal. I want to say I was close to 40% on the gems. Super excited for the season to start, guys. Again, if you're not liked and subscribed to the channel, please do so. Always want to put out more content. I do want to start doing some more whatnot stuff, selling more on eBay. I do have another video coming. If you guys can see right here, boom, got my SGC cards back as well. So this will be a separate video. Got some cool stuff in here. Definitely a quicker turnaround than PSA by far. Cool slabs. I've done a couple of videos with SGC as well. So you guys, if you're still watching, thank you guys so much for the support. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.